From beautiful scratch-made barbecue to a new way to eat a northern Michigan staple, the people at Paper Station Bistro take pride in everything they do. Their flavorful creations will have you asking for seconds.
And it is right in the middle of downtown Harbor Springs. You can definitely make a trip out of it. Tonight we take you inside the kitchen.
The enjoyment customers now get from good eats like these all started early last year when two cafe owners turned restaurateurs set their sights on a building with more than a little history.
This is where the newspaper routes were run for years and years. That's where the name came from. That's what had always been up to this point.
Tana Turkis and her husband transformed the old Paper Station into what you see today. Here at the Paper Station Bistro, you learn to expect the unexpected.
What we do here is simple and exceptional. So we keep our menu tight, we keep it small. We want the decor to be, simple, clean, kind of represent Harbor Springs well, represent us well, but we want it to, take it that notch above. As you can see, it's a really narrow space, so we had to get creative with all of that.
If the dining room is narrow, the kitchen is no bigger than a shoebox. Not a problem for battle-tested head chef Vince Kovalevich.
You better really, really enjoy the people you work with because you are right next to them every minute of the day. Besides it being a very small kitchen, we also have what I call Vince TV right here. Everybody that comes into this restaurant, the focus is the kitchen.
Sometimes big flavors come in small packages. At the Paper Station, the proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the perch.
Can you smell that?
Those little bites are a nice twist. Something that isn't your standard way to eat perch, but a fun way to do it.
What starts with just the surf graduates to surf and turf when it's wrapped in applewood smoked bacon.
I'm telling you, once you have one of these, you're going to wonder why you haven't been eating these all your life.
Golden brown and fresh out of the fryer, they soon become even more tempting with a special recipe barbecue brainstorm infused with citrus and cooked down for 5 hours.
We would never change it if we did. We'd have people with pitchforks and torches out front chasing me down the street.
And after a short stay in the oven,
bacon wrapped Great Lakes perch bites.
With our appetizer on the table, we move on to the second course, this massive sandwich that begins with the chef's old family recipe for succulent, ever popular pulled pork.
We couldn't keep the pork cooked, we couldn't do anything, so it was really exciting to see something that was so close to his heart do so well.
We marinate it and season it with our house spices and sliced oranges, lemons, pineapple, and we slow roast it for 6 hours. And when we pull it out of the oven, it just falls apart.
Vince's spin on the Cuban dominates the grill with the chewy Portuguese Papa Seco roll and a couple slices of fresh Black Forest ham.
Once that pork gets nice and warm, we put it right on top of the Black Forest ham there. Let all those juices kind of marry. Top it with the Gruyere cheese and we'll let that melt.
When our Cubano finally comes together, it is crowned with crunch. A house-made slaw cut with Fuji apple, whole grain mustard, and an order of sweet hand-dipped onion rings. Piled high. And there you have it. Creative comfort that's a sure cure for any craving.
Order up.
The apple slaw just gives the sandwich an amazing crunch, and house-made Dijon, the horseradishy taste really pops out at you. The roll, just great and chewy. Life is good. That's it for us this time. We're going to dig in. Catch you next week on Inside the